Hello, my dear sisters. We are still on this earth because the Lord called us to make disciples, to invest in people. But I have to be honest, this will bring some frustrations. Have you stopped to think that it's impossible not to be frustrated in one way or another with relationships? As much as people know the saying, no one is perfect, we fit so many unreal and unfair expectations. We want people to be what we project from our hearts, what we cherish in our dreams. The problem is that they don't know these things. I'm going to give you a classic example. Mary always dreamed of having a loving husband, gentle, who would wake up with a smile, look into her eyes for a few minutes, and afterwards would reassure her of how much he loves her. The thing is that Mary married John. He used to make an effort to be more loving before marriage, but afterwards he went back to normal, because we cannot be who we are not for a long time. He is harsh, stubborn, and direct. He wakes up in a rush, he drinks black coffee, grabs a bucket, and runs to work. He leaves Mary behind, questioning why he doesn't love her anymore. When she speaks to him, he doesn't understand. He thinks more or less like this: man, I married this woman. I work hard to give her a good life. Why is she saying that I don't love her? And we already know the next episodes of this Mexican drama. When you are a pastor or leader, each individual of your flock has an expectation. So some want a pastor who is like a big daddy, or the super daddy. Others want a leader full of authority. Others want a teacher with a PhD to fathom the depths of the revelation of the word. Others want a prophet with the vision of an eagle. And others want an evangelist who draws multitudes. These expectations are unfair and unrealistic. The leader who wants to please everyone ends up frustrating everyone because they're trying to be who they're not. We have the other side of the coin when the leader has an expectation to have a team of people with the same profile that he has. Whoever isn't like him is then trampled and left on the bench, or is forced to be whom they are not. We all know how this move ends. Now it's clear that we all have legitimate or valid expectations. You have the expectation to be loved, respected, recognized. However, the opposite takes place. Those whom should have loved you were those who left you, humiliate you, and betrayed you. You expect to be treated with respect, but there were harsh words, disrespect, and lack of kindness. This is why we have so many frustrated people. They become bitter, closed off to others, because they have felt disappointed for years on end. However, those who know themselves know that they have also frustrated a lot of people. You know that feeling of not meeting the expectations someone has of you? The feeling of deeply disappointing someone or having done something that you punish yourself for to this day because you don't think you have the right to achieve anything and that you have to punish yourself for the rest of your days. The feeling of being insignificant and to deserve nothing. The fact is that in one way or another we have felt frustrated or frustrated someone. And Jesus knew this when he said, "It is impossible that no offenses should come." This is in Luke 17, verse 1. Okay, if there isn't a way to live without being offended, how does one overcome their frustrations? Good question. Let me give you the answer. To know Christ. I know that you are thinking, be more clear. So here we go. If you found a person with whom you could be yourself, that even knowing your greatest defects loved you unconditionally, someone who was so rich that who could pay for all that you have dreamed to do together and whom loved you so much that he would die in your place, what would you do? Marry him would probably be your answer, yes? So, but this person is far too perfect to exist. Wrong answer. He exists and He is real. He is Christ and He is perfect. This revelation will have an impact in all of your relationships. You won't be so demanding because you already feel accomplished. You won't need perfect relationship because you already found someone who is perfect. And He feels you. Our problem is that we are looking for someone like this, but we already have Him. He became man so that we would become one with Him.